All right, guys, it's Stephen here. We are here with Tag Heuer, the Premier League's official timekeeper. I'm joined by the one and only Trevor Sinclair. How you doing, mate?
Very well, Stephen. Nice to be here.
Likewise, it's very good to be here. It's the Manchester derby. It's potentially the biggest game in the world. And who is going to crack under pressure first? Jose Mourinho or Pep Guardiola?
Well, I think Pep's got his number, hasn't he? The stats say he's won a lot of the games against Jose. And I feel Pep's got a squad there offensively. I'm not sure Manchester United can deal with him. And I feel if they start the game well, get possession of the ball, I think it's going to be an away victory for City.
Even without Sergio Aguero, how big is he going to be a miss?
Yeah, he's a big miss, but I think you look at the options that they've got going forward. We've got so many players to pick from. I think Pep's got some great players in there. We've not seen a few of them either yet, so really exciting to see how they're going to do this season. But I just feel that Kalichi last season, he was on fire. I was like singing his name from the rooftops. Love him as a player. He's build-up plays well. He's such a young player. His finishing is so cool. And I just think there's so much more to come from him. So I hope he gets the opportunity. You look what Rashford's done for Manchester United, which is great. I just feel Kalichi's got that in his locker, and I hope he gets the opportunity.
Yeah, in general as well, what do you make of Pep's start so far at Man City? It's been pretty good.
It's been amazing, and I've been surprised because I thought, with the amount of stuff that the lads have got to process, different information, different philosophies, different way of playing, formations, this, that and the other, I just thought they struggled a little bit to process that information, but lo and behold, they've took it all on board. I think the dispersal from the goalkeeper has been outstanding. Against West Ham the last couple of weeks ago, the ball went out wide, it came inside, and within like 3 or 4 passes in about 7 seconds, it was like we were having a shot at the edge of their box, and it was like they got nowhere near us. So I was thinking, this is a pattern of play, and that's straight from Pep's manual. Yeah. So it's really exciting to see. I think the intensity's been brilliant this season compared to last season under Manuel. The lads look a lot fitter, they look a lot hungrier, and it's just exciting times for Man City fans.
Yeah, it must have been weird for you because during that West Ham game, the football was sublime. You must have sat there, head in hand, and joyous at the same time.
I had my shades on, so I was just like, yeah. But no, it was a brilliant performance, especially the first half. I think West Ham did better second half, which I was surprised at because they've got a lot of players missing, and they'll be much better this weekend against Watford. But I just feel like Man City played some scintillating football, and it doesn't matter who you are. The way they set out and how big they made the pitch. If they get them patterns of play going, it's very difficult to stop, and it'd be interesting to see what happens at Old Trafford, because if that starts to happen, there could be goals going in.
Do you think this is now the biggest game in world football, with two of the biggest managers in world football as well, two of the biggest teams now? Is it the biggest game?
We're biased, aren't we? We love the Premier League. I think it is. I mean, it has been for me for a long time anyway, the Manchester derby. Very fortunate to have scored in this game, and it's a game that I really love to watch as a supporter. I remember watching the 5-1 game many moons ago, and the 6-1. It's an amazing game, and I feel it's definitely the biggest game in England this season especially, and I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, and from one big ego in terms of Jose, Pep's probably got a big ego as well, to another, Wayne Rooney. Is he undroppable now? Is it right that Allardyce comes out and tells people that he can't tell him where to play?
Well, I think if you're the boss of a team, you are the boss. You're a leader. And for me, I thought Wayne Rooney, he played too deep in the game for England. I feel you had players in them deeper roles, and if you're going to play him in that deep role, then you need to play somebody else in the number 10 role. So I feel we struggled while Wayne was dropping so deep, and I think it is Sam's job to tell him where to play.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And finally, last couple of questions. Score prediction?
I'm going for a 1-2, me, for Man City. I just feel Man City have got goals in them. I think if we stop the ball going wide and good quality going into the box to Zlatan, who's very, very strong in the air, if they can do that, and I'm sure Pep's been working on that all week anyway, stop the decent crosses into their box, they'll struggle to score, as they did against Hull, and they had to bring Rashford off in the last minute to score the winner. And I just feel we've got goals in us, and I feel offensively there would be too much for him. Silva's on form, De Bruyne, I think Kalichi, there's so many options. Sané comes in, he's absolute frightening pace. I think they'll struggle to deal with us, so I'm going for a 1-2.
I will say that. And finally, come May, are we going to have our hands on this beautiful trophy?
You know what, I'm going to I hope we do, but I think Chelsea are going to win it. I think they've brought in Kante. I think Conte, the manager, is an absolutely superb manager who thinks outside the box with formations, similar to Pep. I think he adapts teams to the opposition, which I think any good coach does. And I feel, you've got players like Hazard coming back to form. Willian, they've managed to keep him. He was head and shoulders above anyone last season. The boy Zuma's coming back. I think they've got so much strength there. And if they can continue their run, they'll be very difficult to beat.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but I hope you're really, really wrong. But yeah, everyone, guys, Trevor, thank you very much, mate. Like, massive City fan. If you're not already, follow him on Twitter because he's the only one who sticks up for us on there. Anyway, guys, get in the comments below, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. It's Tag Heuer's. All right, guys, it's Stephen. Come on, I'm gonna pressure everyone.